presidential debates were last night. I'm not going to edit this video, by the way, because I don't feel a need to edit this video. Just going to be a little vlog on it. You know, because why not? But anyway, it was Mike Pence versus Tim Kaine in an epic showdown where there weren't even podiums. There were tables, because this was first grade style. Let's go through my notes. 9:05. The people get to the table. I don't know why, but it seems like these debates have some weird allergy to actually being on time, and instead prefer to be about 5 minutes late. 9:07. So Tim Kaine is just telling us how great Hillary Clinton is. Because as we all know, empty rhetoric is really what makes you a great vice president. Don't talk about your candidate's opinions. Just say, she good. Yeah, she good. Actually, Tim Kaine sounds like he's at least a little possessed by Kermit the Frog. Hey-o, I'm Tim Kaine here. 9:09. Mike Pence is just now giving us blind feel-good messages. I don't know what I expected. It is Mike Pence, after all. 9/11. Mike Pence pretty much just rambled about how much he loves America for 2 minutes. I don't actually blame him for that, because if there's one thing we Americans love, it's America. Even when it's probably failing us. Especially the Republicans, who will constantly use words like patriotism, and that is unless a Muslim tyrant communist is president. 9:12. Tim Kaine. You say Mexicans can be criminals? That makes you racist. This was referring to him saying, you know, Trump's a racist because he says Mexicans can commit crimes. Now, of course, Mike Pence did later correct him in the debate. However, I find it funny how he constantly accuses Donald Trump of committing crimes. So does that mean that Tim Kaine is actually racist against people named Donald? If you are a Hillary Clinton supporter, and your name is Donald, just know Tim Kaine is extremely racist against your name. 9:14. I said this about Trump, and I'll say this about Kaine. I love how uncivil he is. Yeah, during the first half hour to 45 minutes, there was a lot of people talking over each other. It was basically... And trust me, listening to two vice presidents bark for about an hour and a half got pretty boring after a while. 9:17. Mike Pence. We are in twice the time the debt. In twice the time, the debt is twice as much. I totally understand how time works. 9:19. Just remember, Pence wants your healthcare plan to be a sign that says just die already. I think no further comment is needed due to how accurate that is. 9:21. Tim Kaine. Remember, if we raise the minimum wage, prices will not go up because I know how economics works. I swear, guys! Yeah, I've said it before and I'm saying it again. All raising the minimum wage will do is cause more prices to go up. Now, you can pass more legislations and make it so prices can't go up beyond X or Z or whatever. And in that case, then that might work. However, just raising the minimum wage is not even a Band-Aid effect. It's like if you're putting a Band-Aid on someone's leg when someone got shot in the arm. It might help a little, and no, it won't. If anything, it will probably just make it worse. 9:23. Mike Pence. Don't you dare pull out numbers! And facts on me! Facts are scary, man! 9:27. So now Kaine is complaining that Pence was against Bush while being a liberal. 9:31. Kaine talking about background checks proves he has no idea what the black market is. This was referring to gun violence. I've said it before and I say it again. Any sort of gun control will just cause another black market. I don't know if I've actually said that before, but I will say it now. You know, any sort of gun control will just cause more black markets. Okay? It didn't work with drugs. It didn't work with terror. It's not gonna work with guns. You guys understand that? Please tell me you understand that. 933. I will give Pence this. I do agree that police propaganda does need to stop, especially after a big shooting. Now, I'm not saying there aren't reasons to hate the police. What I am saying is, don't just go propagandize it like 10 seconds later. That's stupid. 937. So Pence is just saying, innocent until proven guilty. I can agree with that. I actually was disappointed with Mike Pence. I expected him to be a lot worse. 939. So Tim Kaine is really saying, when you insult one of us, you insult all of us. Even though I'm not part of the groups that Trump has insulted. Well, he insulted one person in that group, but if you insult one of... Oh yeah, shut up, Tim Kaine. 942. Kaine, it's okay for Hillary to say awful things because she said sorry. No comment needed. 946. Tim Kaine. You want your ancestors were immigrants. Well, I'm not denying that's true, Tim Kaine, but I am also not denying that my ancestors were also slave owners. What, is Tim Kaine pro-slavery then? By that logic, he would be. Now, I'm not against immigration. I am against illegal immigration, but not immigration in general. But that's another story. 948. Wait. Did Tim Kaine just pronounce ISIS, ISIL? Yeah, he did this once before earlier. I just noticed. I was like, oh, it's probably a one-time thing. And he did it twice. 954. Pence. Innocent until proven guilty is bad when it's a Muslim being innocent. Okay, Mike Pence, you should probably go, get back on that medication they had you on so you wouldn't go insane. Right, medication, that's bad. What we need is some good old-fashioned faith healing. Yeah, Mike Pence, no, you shouldn't be a vice president. You shouldn't be in any political job, at all. 10 o'clock. Got to love that anti-Russia propaganda. 10:01. Safe zones are good ideas because no one will be mean in a safe zone that is supposed to be safe. Even though Orlando happened in one of those gun-free zones, but no way that actually would be logic. Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't bring up the facts or numbers with me, boy. Or girl. I guess you could be a girl trying to argue with me. I don't know. 10:03. Kaine. Trump didn't pay taxes after 9/11 because in 1995 he knew that 9/11 would happen somehow. I make sense! 10:06. Okay, Tim Kaine. Do you want to be a liberal or do you want to be a Ronald Reagan worshiper? This was after he said some Ronald Reagan quote like, Ronald Reagan said no. Screw you. Ronald Reagan also had a chimpanzee throw a pie in his face. I don't care what that guy said. He was stupid. 10:09. Kaine. We have to hate Russia, so no one should say anything good about Russia or the terrorists when. I won't go against your free speech, by the way. Yeah, I don't trust Tim Kaine at all. 10:14. So what I'm getting from Kaine is Trump is the wrong for saying something kind of nice about the enemy. He also came, yeah, okay, Kaine, this confuses me, we're supposed to have free speech, but no, if you say something nice about that enemy over there, terrorists, no, screw you, Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine is not a trustworthy vice president. He just isn't. It's obvious he's going to try and tamper with the First Amendment so no one can say anything nice about Russia. So Tim Kaine kept talking about how if you don't know the difference between a leader and a dictator like Vladimir Putin, and then at 10:16 I had enough and said, okay, Kaine, explain to me the difference between a leader and a dictator. He never did. 10:22. Kane. If North Korea strikes, we will do something. And then he says, we're going to do something based on that situation. I'm just thinking, oh, I don't know what we're going to do, but it will be something, I swear. Tim Kaine, you do not have a plan. You're just going to say, oh, blind rhetoric. And really, Mike Pence was doing that a lot, too. However, Mike Pence was boring with his blind rhetoric. It was typical Republican. He didn't even really say much. You know, it's like he said the amount of things Ben Carson would say, with his speaking pattern so fast I couldn't even really notice when he was saying anything. Okay. 10:24. So both VPs are very religious. And I like 10:26. So now, instead of talking about how they will run a country, they're going to talk about God. Which, by why, Tim Kaine and Mike Pence, if there was a second presidential debate, you two need to argue about the importance of Santa Claus. Okay? Because I don't know if I can vote someone who doesn't talk about the importance of Santa Claus. 10:31. So Pence is talking about abortion is bad because you can kill something that is not alive. I mean, it makes sense if you don't understand how linear time works at all. Oh, well, actually, a lot of people understand how linear time works, so that wouldn't work. Crap. And at 10:36, the debate ended. So overall, I was bored throughout most of it. Nothing much happened. I'm Ephrom Joe, and good night. I'm not going to edit this, by the way.